a lot of the vendors are, because that would be the
Oh
easiest.
yeah.
And find some vendors over here to eat. Eat at.
But yes.
No,
So
I'm
you
not
guys
going
can
to eat
spend
the.
the rest
I'm
of the
not going to
night.
eat the vendors. I promise.
Lies. More lies.
Spend the rest of the night.
Well, unless they're serving it up for free or for good price.
I mean, they just get.
Which of you guys took purple rose petal? I don't remember.
I think I took either black or white, so it wasn't me.
I think I took purple.
I think I took
Either purple
white.
or red. I don't remember.
Yeah, Lyra took the purple one.
Yeah, I don't think there was a
Lyra.
red. I believe it was blue.
Lyra, sorry.
Oh, please,
You're Lyra.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. To be fair, she used to call me Leora. I didn't know Leona was such a hard name to remember.
I'm horrible with names.
That's an understatement.
Rose is really
Leo?
fun because she can't say these normal names, and then she makes all of her drow characters with 16-syllable words with
That's
hyphens and
Mecca.
apostrophes and Zexel click mecha Charmander.
Mecca.
You gotta make clicks like some kind of alien species while saying her name.
Yeah, she uses that one African language that is a part of, or is a word.
No, bro, should
Yeah.
absolutely.
Anyways,
So somewhere in there, you're gonna have a mini stroke too. You know.
Yep.
anyway, Lyra, he will walk up to you and offer Lyra. Will walk up to you and offer you a discounted wine, so like a copper, and whisper in your ear that if you want information the next time you come into the city, he will guide you to the Grand Palace and you will learn about the roses. Tonight
Seek
it's too
information
dangerous
on
to
the
do it.
roses. I will teach you the ways. Meet me tonight
at insert time here.
Not tonight, next time you come
Next
to
time.
town.
Tonight, next time, a week from now, a week from last Thursday.
She kind of gives a shrug and goes, "All right."
Which,
She's
for the
not saying
record, part of your mission is to learn about the purple roses.
I know.
Yes. But he's saying next time we visit, meaning we have to leave town. Where are we going next?
You guys will be headed to a whole different place. Let me find the
New
map.
Caledonia.
Yes.
I do not have the map on here, but you are headed. Whoop! That's not what I wanted to do. I'll leave you guys on that map. I will see if I can add it really quickly. Figure out how to add.
I'll be right back, Rosie.
Yep.
You still owe me armor, Rosie.
I do. You can do that before you leave. There's a festival, they're having discounts. What kind of armor are you looking for?
Something better than the leather I've been stuck with would probably help.
Helpful. Okay, you're what? A wizard? No, sorcerer.
Warlock. But I'm also a hexblade warlock, so I can wear medium.
Medium armor, okay. Let's go into this, go into that, go into armor.
And the problem is, I need to know like how good the armor I can get is. Can I get like rare armor, magic armor? That's what I need.
You guys
to
are
know,
level
Rose.
8, so uncommon at the moment.
You got it. Because I do have, like I said, I can go up to medium armor.
Okay, so the people here have some mithril of varying types. They also have I want to say
adamantine?
adamantine, but that is crit shit.
Well, it depends. Like, I do only have 38 health. That wouldn't be a bad thing. But it's up to you, Rosie. Like I said, I can 100%. I can 100% stick to mithril, but it wouldn't help me as much as adamantine would. Because I'm not a stealth character. I mean, I could do okay stealth, but I'm not a stealth character. Meanwhile, the crit would really help with my low health and the fact that I'm a hexblade, so I gotta get up in people's faces.
That is true. You gotta smell all their
But-
hot breath in front of your face.
Yeah.
Ew.
Like I said, it's entirely up to Rosie, but I'm just trying to make a case for the adamantine.
We'll go load up your character real fast because I'm on the wrong character.
Like I said, all I have right now is regular studded leather. I would like something a little better than that.
Leona, Leona, where are you? There you are. Inventory. Manage. That. Clicky click click.
Yeah, you can see that I don't have good armor at all. Like, I have one uncommon item, and it's my weapon. And I have, how much gold? 70? I'm sure I have more than that. I must not have updated that. I am sorry this is boring, chat. I just...
Want to survive a little bit longer.
That's fair. I gotta find something.
Fun. Yes. Like I said, I have 38 health. Yes, chat, I have 38 health and 13 armor class as a Hexblade Warlock. I think you all know what that means. I die in 2 hits.
Don't
Maybe
you have
3.
mage armor?
Huh?
Actually, I said, don't you have mage armor?
Mage armor does shit.
I have armor of the Goth. I have armor of a Gothis, not a mage armor.
Right, because warlocks don't get that.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't taken
Yeah.
a feat that would allow her to have mage armor or shield yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No, the only things I have that would help me are armor of the Gothis, maybe Spirit Shroud, and False Life. And 2 of those are like actual pack spells, so...
And 2 of them give you temporary hit points so they wouldn't stack with each other going by rules. They
do have a cloak of protection, which would go on top of your armor.
Do you have armor?
I do not have Cloak of Protection, but I also need to attune to that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I have to attune to that on my other character. Yeah.
It's a ring of protection that doesn't have attunement, I think. That's very rare or something.
Yeah,
no, the cloak. The cloak of protection you need to do because I've got Lanasutali, and I definitely had to attune. Yeah, and I had to definitely attune to that one.
So we need to get you some armor, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Willing to bump her armor up, and she's a warlock.
Like I said, I'm a hexblade, so I can go up to medium.
Yeah, so you can wear medium, but I wouldn't recommend it really. I'd go with studded leather, so that you could still get your stealth, right?
I don't need stealth. I'm a warlock.
True.
It's not stealth. Like,
do you want to be the breastplate wearing caster? Breastplate in style.
To be fair, I have Warcaster as a feat, so I could absolutely wear breastplate. That's why I was arguing for adamantine, but again, I'm doing what Rosie wants. I'm not going to push it, but like I said, she said mithril, and I'm like, my character. This is the one character that's not geared towards stealth. Most of my characters are rogues or bards. This is a
Yeah,
warlock.
I think both me and Rose were just thinking stealth wise, and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't stealth. Yeah, you pointed
Well,
it
I
out.
was thinking mithril because you could do heavy armor and it would bring it down to medium armor.
That is
But-
true. But
That's
also,
why I was thinking that.
that would also be nice. But
I don't.
like I said,
I don't think it actually qualifies as medium armor for the proficiency, though. Does it?
No.
No, it says
no.
No, it's still classified as heavy armor. It's just that the weight limitation go down towards medium armor.
Yeah, it weighs as much as or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Not as beneficial.
Yeah, if I hit proficient and scroll down, let me see. Yeah, they took off. I hit proficient on my character sheet. They took off all the heavy armor.
Yeah. Okay, so how can we get her something that would work for that without taking away the crit hit thing? Because there's already one of you that has that, and it's already a pain in my ass.
She doesn't want to give us all adamantine armor, is what she's saying. Well, you could, in
That's fair.
I've been advised
theory,
not to.
you could, in theory, give her braces of defense.
True.
Okay.
And then
random
also, aren't those
Requires
also
attune, though.
attunable though? Yeah.
It does require attunement, though.
Everything basically.
It's
requires
attunement,
but it gives you a +2 armor.
or armor that's not as good. But it
that's
depends
only
on
if
what
you're wearing
it depends
no
on what you're going
armor.
for. It depends on what you're going for. That one wouldn't work with armor, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I can do the mithril one. I'm not saying that. It's just the stealth would not help me as much.
No. No. Only reason I was suggesting mithril is because, like I said, I figured wear the heavy armor, but it would
The
come
only
down
reason
to
she was
medium
suggesting
because of
mithril is she doesn't want anyone else with adamantine.
Which is fair. I get it. I'm just like I said, I am just saying the mithril
Okay,
does not
so-
help me as a warlock.
Neil and Dash, armor and weapons people, what could we give her that is going to help her get above a 13
Unless
AC
you
or like a 15
want me
AC?
to make you something custom, you
Yeah.
have to look in the books.
Yes, I'm about
The
to say.
books don't have a lot of magical items, so just go on D&D Beyond, hit items, add magic armor, range of rarity, because you don't want her to have a legendary or an artifact right now. We're not high enough level for those. A very rare is probably not out of our reach. Rare is with level 5 to 10. Very rare is level 10 or 11 to 15 from what I understand, etc., right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Are the- at
rare.
least those are the
I think rare should be the
guidelines.
highest. I think rare should definitely be the highest in terms of this.
For stealth.
Technically, adamantine armor is considered a uncommon item. So everyone could literally be wearing it. We could all be like hyper focused to protect against crits, and you'd be sitting there like, "What the hell's going on?"
You could.
But then you would hyper retaliate by trying to make everything bypass all of that stuff with AOE's and or gas attacks and or fireballs and or because you were sitting there going, "This isn't fair." But as that one me said, why fair? While she's thinking, I'm going to shell my idea that I had earlier. So we've been looking into the Daggerfall RPG, and I was going to run maybe an occasional Wednesday game about it just to get a feel for it. And so far, it looks neat. My framework, which I'm going for, which a framework is the campaign concept, is basically like Ruby, Winx, Saga, The Witcher, and whatever other one I mentioned, Harry Potter, like that type of monster hunter high school, but everyone's like college, more
Magical
so than high
college.
school. A magical college.
Yeah.
Everyone's 18 plus, fighting monsters, learning, having exams with romance options, and things like that. Is anybody interested? The Daggerfall system uses
Me?
D12s. Rosie and Kyle have said they were interested.
Could be worth it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
It's a different gaming system, and I don't know it very well myself. But I figure most systems are going to be the same concept of okay, here's the storyline, here's how I'm doing it. Now I just got to figure out what the fucking roles are.
Also, Rose, I'm looking through here. You're not going to find anything outside of that that's going to.
No, I just looked through everything that's uncommon.
Yeah, you're pretty much going to have to homebrew one.
If
Yeah,
you
for
want me to
now, I'll
homebrew
give you-
something, I can. But I remember those robes that I showed you before. Remember that one robe I gave Lyra?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, those were made specifically because of the same exact reason. But it's a balance thing because mages are supposed to be glass cannons. Mages being any caster, in my opinion. They're supposed to be glass cannons. They're supposed to be able to hit like a fucking truck. But if they get touched by a feather,
you're fucked. With that being said, Rose, if you want to homebrew one, if you're looking for a material to use, you can use the standard fantasy material of Orak, or you can use a different type of material that you want to use, and you can give it like a 1 or 2 type of.
We'll homebrew when you want, ZZ, but for right now, we can take that amount of time.
All right, I'll just not do the passive. You're fine with that? I'm fine with that. Honestly,
if they just have seen the new Captain America.
Yeah, I just wish the +1s were freaking just like the weapons were uncommon and not freaking.
Right.
Like, why the hell did they keep that? That is so rude. All right.
I'm gonna go homebrew one for you right quick.
Like I said, I was just gonna say to Neil to homebrew it.
Perfect.
Yeah, like.
I gave him specifics.
Okay then.
All right. I think we decided on breastplate, even though I could do half plate, but I don't want the weight restrictions, so I'm just gonna do breastplate.
A breastplate is good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm adding it now.
Want the homebrew one to be a breastplate also?
Sure.
Perfect.
All right, level 15 armor is a lot better, actually.
Okay, so for the group to have an image on the main big map, which of you is going to be quote-unquote party leader, just so I can have an icon on the main map?
Got it.
There's a leader?
I mean, I could be.
A token!
I'm pretty sure my character would like to not be freaking behind anyone after I just revealed I'm superior to everyone else. Thank you very much.
Alright. I will take Leona then. Gotta make
there.
Leona is a map icon.
It is your map icon. There. So currently you are in Valdrasha Oasis, where the wonderful icon is. In the island of Love. You guys still need to make it over to the Pond of Tears, up over here. Which is you have to go fly on your birds and go over there.
Okay, so how long of a flight is that, Rose? So is it a day? So say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
Days will work, yeah.
One might almost look at that like it was a certain 5 rooms.
We can fast travel it.
No. What I'm telling you is.
Though I will make you.
I'm just asking you that. I'm not saying do that. Do you want to do that?
Not today. Not for this. Maybe next time, because we will be going over to this area, which I've been dying to bring out for a while.
Hey. All right. So, well, in that case, I say if we're
I don't have a
going,
map for that though.
if we're going to the ponds over here, and we are
Yeah,
going as a direct as possible with no random
I
encounters.
say that you guys would
really.
probably have to stop here because of the fog in this whole area. Because you won't be able
Well,
to see through the
Yeah.
fog in the
Well, that's why when I showed you the road, I was like, okay, we stop at different cities along the way as a quick rest and recoup type thing, and then you get to there. If there's a fog around this, yeah, because I didn't actually know that. You would
Yeah.
you'd
Yeah,
probably
there's
stop
a-
here and then either travel in on foot or fly if we are able to.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing it hoofing it from either Morning Moon Point or just the edge of the area. I don't have maps for anything in between at all.
If you don't particularly want
I
to
don't
do a
think we got a
random
map over
encounter
here.
along the way, which is perfectly acceptable and can save up time, I would say we fly over here. We fly over here. We make it to this island, not that island, to this location. You yourself maybe roll 3d20, see if anything really weird happens on our trip. On whatever number you choose, or like roll a check against yourself. DC 15. If you beat it, something of your choosing happens. We see a rock flying by or something.
Nah, that was really bad rolls. That's all I gotta say.
Really bad as in something shitty happens, or really bad as in you rolled all threes?
7, 13, and a 16.
Have the
one's not too
16 be
bad.
something we saw on the way. All right, so describe one thing we saw on our flight.
Okay, so on your flight, as you're descending to Morning Moon Point here, first of all, you guys all notice the thick, very thick, purple, vibrant fuchsia purple fog enveloping a large amount of area. Like, it's a fair amount. But
It's
you also
Alberta.
notice...
It's Alberta in fire season.
Yes, for those that don't know, think Silent Hill.
Yep.
And also
Good
going
lord.
towards the fuck it's cold area, and the area that you haven't gone, being in the area you can see what this is over to the top northern area. And from the looks of it, from how high you are looking down, kind of like on an airplane looking down, it looks like it's paw prints. Dragons' paw prints at that.
Oh.
I don't know if I'd call those paws, but I understand what you mean.
I don't know what else to say that the whole hand of a dragon is.
Footprints works.
Footprints,
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 claws,
paw prints, claw
Footprints.
prints, tracks.
Claws.
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah.
It works. I understood what you meant.
Dax is definitely good. Yeah.
Yeah, tracks is definitely.
Lyra.
Lyra.
I will get this down one of these days.
No, you won't.
Lyra.
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 You won't
Lyra,
because
you
her
have
name is
an-
Lyra and your character's Lyra.
Yes.
Anyways, Lyra,
Lie.
your character specifically, you and Kyle each have different feelings in this, but yours at the moment,
Mhm.
you feel an adverse reaction. You do not want to be anywhere near this fog. You have the nope, nah sensation. Like, the minute you see those footprints, you know instinctually what they are, and they are the one being your deity dislikes the most.
There we go, Rose. I fixed the name problem.
Is that Triffelmick?
Whereas, Kyle, these footprints give you a sense of home.
Yeah,
This
I'm a
is-
dragon. Duh.
Yes, but these
These
You
are also
feel
the footprints of your god being.
Uncle Bahamut, is that you?
your
Oh,
patron
shit.
lady that reached out to you that gave you your wings, You feel the warmth spreading all through your body and all along your wings, like you're home.
Alrighty, I'll be right back, guys.
Yep.
You're
Thank
home.
you.
I gotta go.
Bye, bitch!
I
My
love
people
that.
are calling me home.
Thanks, Tasha. But
You're
yeah,
welcome.
Lyra, you have the indistinct feeling of you want to nope the fuck back to the Elven lands. Like, you want to be nowhere near any of this at all. Like, it is like a creeping, crawling, bugs under your skin, disgusting, shivering dislike of this area. How does your character express this?
She literally. She acts like a fucking crack addict and wants to crawl out of her skin. And it's seriously considering booking the next boat home as soon as they hit the dock.
You're on your rock. You're on a big, massive
Oh.
bird that you're flying.
She's considering turning her damn bird right around and going home.
You're like, I don't want to be here,
Everybody, give me a
guys.
perception check.
She's literally like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm up.
Perception?
Fuck this. Perception. Perception.
Oh wow! Didn't know you were such a pussy.
No, she has the ick.
Oh, that was
Oh.
out of character. That was just me being funny.
I know. 12.
To be fair, in
Dash
character, my
And Leona?
Mhm.
V and Leona?
I am coming.
You're not
I
breathing
didn't
hard
even know it is
enough.
you breathing heavy. Holy cow.
Dash,
Yes.
Sorry, I apologize for that one.
roll please.
I am rolling. I just had a cat
Oh,
that's
fuck.
on my goddamn lap. Kept hitting the keyboard.
Leona rolled a 1.
Can I re-roll?
Yes.
Thank you. Better. Dirty 20.
Alright, Garen is a little too preoccupied going forward towards where you need to go.
Shit, I'm gonna fall. 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 Shit, I'm gonna fall.
Yeah.
Shitting on the fall? What?
Shit, I'm going to fall, he said.
He's shitting
No,
while
no,
he's
no,
falling.
The fuck?
Where's the bathroom stall? Where's the bathroom stall? Where's the bathroom stall? Where's the bathroom
Don't
stall?
hit me, don't hit me,
Shit,
don't hit
I'm
me.
gonna shit. Wow, I know we should have gone before we left. Ah!
I'm pretty sure it's a game like that too.
Anyways, V and Leona, you notice Lyra kind of looking around, trying to see if you guys notice her, as she's trying to subtly, not so subtly, turn her bird around. And her acting like a crack addict.
I'm just
Welcome back.
I'm just going to call out weak.
Lara flips you off.
And I'm just grinning at her and flipping her back off.
Kyle, give me a perception check, please.
Don't do it. He might not be back yet. Who knows?
He
I'm
just said
here.
he's back.
Yay! You're back, and your front. They're both here.
Oh.
Right off.
You can re-roll that.
Okay, this thing officially hates me.
Retaxis is feeling too homey to notice Lyra.
He's too happy to be home, yes.
Retaxis
So-
has a wind flowing through his scales, going in the air and going, this is what my ancestors, the true dragons, must have felt like. It's so majestic. I am so powerful. Oh, what are you guys looking at?
Why are you guys looking at me that way?
So, V, how do you react to Lyra trying to fuck off and turn the other way?
V looks at her and go like, "Where do you think you're going? We still have a place to go to."
Lyra?
What's the question?
Where do you think you're going? We have a place to go, said by that one.
Lyra
Gee.
goes, I'm getting the fuck out of here and going around.
Like I said, weak.
I don't think we have neither the luxury or the time for a roundabout mission.
This place makes me unholy uncomfortable.
Rose, did we get a map of this area so that we have an idea, or are we just going blindly at this?
Can
Do we know?
Blindly,
Do
'cause I
we
haven't
know that
got
the?
that far.
Do we know that the place we're going for is on this particular continent inside
in
this particular
in
purple
character-
cloak?
Yes, in character you have a map. In
question?
character you have a
Okay.
map.
Can V,
That's what I was asking.
Can V do an insight on Lyra to see if she's under some type of fear effect?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Damn it, 12. Can I don't think V has that. Wait a minute. Did I grab that perk? 1 second.
Itchy body is itchy body.
Damn
Rose,
it, V does not
earlier
have
I was
that.
wrong. I don't actually have guidance. That was Kai.
That's fine.
I was like, damn it, I don't have it. I thought I did on this character. But then again, then I guess that is a cleric thing more than a paladin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
But yeah,
Cleric can do it. I know.
I don't think
You
Yeah,
do
cleric can do it
notice
for sure.
that she's not under a fear effect. She just feels very uncomfortable. But she's not under exactly a fear effect. But
She's
as a cleric, give me a religion roll.
all right.
Help, help, she's giving us exposition.
Damn it.
Alright, that's enough. You notice that this is sometimes how people who are extremely attached to their gods react when they are in an enemy territory.
It's that whole sensation of she seems nervous as in this is enemy territory. Those are enemy rabbits.
V
I bet.
V just kind of put her hands on her hips and go, "Now, don't be so scared. You got the rest of us with you. What do you got to fear?"
A lot.
Yes.
I'm sure it is nothing. You can trust me.
We're fine. We're in my uncle's domain.
Exactly.
All right, Rose. Have
Ow.
we stopped at that location, or have we continued
Yes.
on to try to get to the pond of tears after convincing her maybe to step
No,
into this
you are
fog?
at the.
Or are we walking
you're at
on
the
foot
mountain.
there?
You
Are
have
we
to-
walking
you
on
have to
foot?
hoof it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured we might.
I'm
So
trying to
we've
get a map
landed.
so
What
you
kind
guys
of town
can
are
do
we?
this. What you have in front of you is a large, very dark, black and purple, very purple and very black, mountain
My colors.
that
I know, right?
Did she mention it's black and purple?
No, she did not. She forgot to mention that.
Purple and black?
I think she mentioned that.
It might be purple and might be black. Yeah, might be.
So this Drow Mountain.
yes. So how a normal mountain goes and is like one color on the bottom and has like the snow cap. Yeah, that's where the purple mostly caps off, is at the top where the snow should be.
Uh-huh.
And it has like the purple goes through the black like veins,
Nice.
and it looks let's say about the size of Mount Everest. It's fairly fucking big.
So in other words, we have a mountain made out of Minecraft obsidian.
Yes.
It has veins of blue and purple and violet coming through it. There's glowing parts here and there. There's parts that look jagged and sharp. The kind of thing that you could step on that with a metal boot and it will cut through the boot.
And in the area
So we
around
found
you,
a pile
you
of vibranium,
see
is what you're saying.
you see some very interesting fauna in the area.
Oh dear.
For those of us paying attention, fauna is plants, if anybody doesn't know.
Yes. Flora and
was
fauna,
pink.
plants and flowers.
Flora is
yes.
plants. Fauna is animals.
Just
Yeah,
letting
that's what I
everybody
thought.
know
Fauna
that's
was
watching.
animals.
Flora. But yeah,
This is
Anybody
flora.
that's-
you see the
Anyway.
flora that is pinks and purples and decrepit and like they
That
come
first
from
one
a
looks like
horror
it wants
film.
to eat you, eat your friend, to eat your friend's friend.
Yeah.
The trees look like they have seen better days. They're like, leave me alone.
Ha ha ha. And one specific one that's kind of a little bit further in. There's quite a few of these.
About how big would you say that is? Is it the size of a normal
It's the
flower?
size of Garen.
Is the size of Jaron. Okay, this is their Wi-Fi connection. With this disrupted, they won't have a good signal, and we might be able to hack their network. Oh wait, that's a wrong game.
That's Shadowrun, bro.
Okay. Big plants. Got it.
Very big plants.
And can everybody give me another perception check?
No, this is the
could.
playing channel. I can't roll in there.
Well, then move, buddy.
I'm not very perceptive.
I beat Retaxis by 1, and I have 6 points for perception, and he only has 3. This is bullshit.
Fluke.
I got nothing.
Neil, I
What?
need something from you while I
Oh,
look
no,
at the
what?
rules.
What kind of something?
That sounded dirty.
Right? I'm terrified.
I'll like you. Dirty with your boyfriend? Nah. Nah.
Kinky.
What do you
Please
mean,
thank
like
you.
stats?
Pictures. And somebody is missing
She
from that
wants
list.
nudes, really?
She
Ira.
always
Who's
does.
missing?
She's so demanding.
Tasha,
Yes.
perception, please.
Hold on. $14.
So Jaron, and Lyra see a couple of creatures that are kind of lurking in the very lush, very, again, purple forest in the area around the gigantic mountain.
Mhm.
I have pictures of 2 of them, and I'm asked Neil to grab me
You
some more
couldn't have
pictures.
told me to look for these pictures yesterday when
No,
I
because I didn't
would have
think about
had
this
time
yesterday.
to. Do you know how? I have 1,400 pictures in this folder that might have those pictures in.
I know that there
Only
are a bunch in the
14?
AI storage area for the admin shit.
Kyle, I ran a duplicate file, actually 3 different duplicate file things on my computer to get rid of
See if I can
PDFs
find
that I
them.
had multiple copies of.
Holy
The
shit,
first-
dude.
The first one was 180 gigabytes, the second one was 160 gigabytes, and the third one was 884 gigabytes of file that I had
Jesus
duplicates
Christ,
of.
Neil.
I had almost a terabyte of files that were duplicated.
I found a bunch of them. Never mind. They were in this one
Wow,
area, and they
bro.
had a list.
I have a problem, apparently.
A little
Apparently, I
bit.
just take folders and duplicate them endlessly. I don't know why. What am I, a computer virus?
Yes.
No, you got the
Damn.
duplicate. Your duplication trick is stuck.
Must have.
To be
like,
fair, my mom does that. She's a boomer.
I'm an X. I'm just the cusp between them.
You might be a bit boomer, is what I'm saying.
I'm a little boomery, yes. For
You might have a
certain.
wee bit of boomer in you.
Just
Uh,
a
Just
little
a
bit.
wee bit.
Thankfully,
Ah.
not as much as I could have.
Alright, so the 2 of you see these 6, and yes, I'm taking one from your game and having him currently lurking in here.
That's fine.
6 kind of just lurking around the area, watching you. They're not speaking, they're not approaching at the moment. But they do have weapons drawn in a defensive stance.
Oh, that wasn't the same pictures that I thought you were looking for.
Yeah, when you said fauna, I thought
No, I know these guys. I know what these guys are, but like
Yes, I have more.
the pictures I
Yeah.
had for them, they're a lot different.
Mm.
Okay. Well, I didn't see shit.
So you guys, the two
They
of
are
you
in the
noticed
Villains
this.
playing channel.
No. I'm saying my
You mean your
perception
check?
was low.
You mean your
Yeah.
check was shit? Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Sometimes
Lyra
we
and
take stuff
Jaren.
too literally. Oh my god.
Lyra and Jaren are the ones
Yes.
that notice these.
I see
Working.
purple people. Oh boy.
Are they
I-
purple people
Purple
leaders?
Shit.
I don't
That's
know what they eat.
frick, Tasha. Jinx.
Oh, sorry.
One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people leader.
Sure looks strange to me. Purple people. All right.
She
So
looks
I
she
nod
looks
to
at
the other person who noticed them and said, "You see those?"
she looks at Jaren and goes, "Yeah, I see them, cowboy. Those don't look normal."
I think they've been watching us for a while.
Lyra flips one off.
Damn.
What are you guys talking about?
Points them out.
Lyra's just standing there, like flipping them off, like double fingers, like,
Fuck you, buddy!
"Yep."
When he points them out, should I roll another perception, Rosie?
I know. Once I pointed out, you do notice them.
Like right
Oh.
there, see
And-
that purple thing. That's not a mushroom. Yeah, his hair looks a little bit mushroomy. I don't know. Maybe he should go to a stylist. But yeah, those glowing eyes, definitely. That's not a hallucination, right?
Oh, I see
And
him.
the fourth one in the selection of 6, with the hair that is partly purple on the end, walks forward, not aggressively, and goes, "Why are you in Our Lady's land? People don't come here by mistake."
To plunder
Who's your
forest
lady?
resources.
Out of character. Why are we here?
Damn good question.
You're here to go to the Pond of Tears to figure out why the Purple Roses were using the Pond of Tears to try and corrupt people and ended up killing them and turning them into monstrosities.
We have business at the Pond of Tears.
Wait. Who even is their lady?
We
Exactly.
don't know.
That's all I want to know.
Yeah, I would like to know. I was like, who is your lady? And we have business at some place that may or may not be a pond.
As the second one with the nice glowing dagger comes out and says, "Our Lady is Zasphira."
Lyra's eye twitches.
Sarsaparilla?
Okay, what roll do I need to
I got
roll to
craving for
figure
a
this
beer.
out?
History and or religion, please.
My Minotaur does not know of this god at all, as the Minotaurs try to avoid outside species religions because y'all crazy.
Absolutely. I believe it.
Nice.
I gotta.
So, you know that... Wow,
He does,
Oh, no,
okay,
he
hold on.
does
he-
not care.
Could give
Well,
a
depends.
fuck.
V is
Reroll that.
impartial to that
Hey,
situation.
reroll that, please.
V can
Reroll
re-roll.
that.
He decided he wanted to care a little bit.
Just
All
Or a
right.
lot. He cares a lot.
So, Leona, you
Just
know a
above
little bit about
average.
Zasphira. She is known as a dragon goddess around the world. That she was once pure and was known as a cosmic dragon.
Hey, that's
V
my aunt's name.
knows that Zasphira was corrupted into what was later known in religious tales as Zasphir Quex Mecha, a dragon that underwent some Far Realms corruption and is trapped in the Far Realms, and from time to time can become her normal cosmic self and reach out to adventurers for aid to try and free her from the corruption and from the Far Realms so that she can return home. Furthermore, V, you know that the Battle of the Promise was what sealed her away, and the Guild of the Fallen Wolves are those who did it to her.
Guild of the Fallen Wolves did. Well, V is just going to kind of hold that back to herself just for a little bit, because she's not going to say this in front of this group. It's just
Exactly.
asking for
Yeah,
trouble.
I was also gonna hold my own info on this.
But
Don't
Apparently
worry, I
Jaren
don't remember
sees
any of it.
nothing. Yeah,
Don't worry,
Jaren
I don't
knows
remember anything.
nothing.
I know nothing. I'm sitting there like fucking dragon gods. Never trust a dragon.
Yeah, you know she's a god of the dragon. She's a dragon god.
Lyra knows exactly
Lyra
who that
knows
bitch is.
everything.
And that's why she's like, I twitch. Just
So, Lyra, Tasha, you know the
this is
information about Zas. We've delved through this multiple years in the going. You know about Zas. You know the whole corruption bullshit. You know the whole battle.
She's been through multiple
that's
campaigns with this boss.
that's why she's standing there, stone faced, and I twitch.
Twitch, 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 twitch.
Not saying a
Randak
goddamn
hates
word,
her.
just twitch.
And Lyra knows for a fact that Randak absolutely hates Zaspera because she is the one dragon goddess he cannot control, and despite everything he has tried to control her, he cannot get a lick of control over her. Whereas he can normally control, like, the dragons of the land. This is one of the few dragon gods he hasn't been able to corrupt himself.
That's why she's standing there, smile on her face, stone faced. I twitch.
The one that got away.
The one that got away. Yep, her god hates this goddess for that reason. That being said, it is time for a break and time for me to go whip up some more information.
All right.
For
in
this.
that case, we will see you guys in a bit.
A half hour.
See ya in a half hour.
See you later, man.
Yes.